Hey y'all. So today I wanted to go through my trash with y'all, basically. I've got lots of stuff sitting in front of me that have kind of been collecting in my closet for, unfortunately, months, and I am ready to recycle, trash, pass on, whatever. So it's sort of a mix of different things, a couple of repeats, and apparently a lot of Acure and Bath & Body Works products. So let's get into it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with the kids stuff and get it out of the way, because there's not that much of it. The first thing is this Dial body and hair wash. It's the PG Clean tear-free. This was just okay. It was fine for a body wash, but I found that it wasn't getting the girls' hair clean. And in case you didn't know my situation, I'm a mother to 5 kids. I have 3 older daughters and 2 6-month-old babies. And you know, when you have daughters, all of that hair, and until recently, they all had pretty long hair. It's all still pretty, you know, longer than most, but it was fairly long. So we go through quite a bit of shampoo in this house. So this just didn't work as shampoo, but it was fine for body wash. Would I ever repurchase it again? If I had a really good deal on it, I may buy it for body wash, but not for shampoo. Shampoo, we did go through a big thing of Pantene sheer volume. This worked for all 3 of them. I will tell you that Pantene, in my opinion, tends to feel like it builds up in the hair once you use it for quite a bit of time. So I always keep like an alternating shampoo with it on the in the bathroom for the girls. But I loved the pump. The pump is super easy for the girls, and it does not waste any product. If it's a squeezy tube, it just goes everywhere. So the pump was great for us. I will most likely repurchase this because it was great and inexpensive. You will see a theme in this Empties video that I have a ton of Acure products. They aren't paying me to do a video, obviously. But I just happen to really like the brand. It's a clean brand and their products work. And sometimes I find with clean brands, they just don't work. But Acure's they do work. This is the old packaging of the hydrating shampoo and conditioner. I have one daughter with really dry, coarse texture, like lots of texture in her hair. So it requires a hydrating shampoo. This isn't so great for my daughter who has fine hair like me. She requires more of a volume shampoo. And then my older daughter is sort of in between. She can go either way. She has a ton of hair. This is the volume shampoo that Lorelai's been using. It's the peppermint and echinacea. I have another one in the shower right now. It smells amazing. I happen to really love peppermint. Lorelai does not like anything peppermint. She doesn't like to eat it. She doesn't like to smell it. So she uses it, but doesn't like it. So, because it does have a strong peppermint smell. But it's great for fine hair. Here's the new packaging of the moisture shampoo. It's the Mega Moisture Argan Oil and Pumpkin. We go through a lot of that. And then we went through a body wash. When I placed my order with Grove, this just happened to pop up. It's pricey for body wash. I loved it. It has a really energizing scent, and for somebody who showers in the morning, I like for, you know, the aromatherapy to be energizing. But you know, will I buy it again? I'm probably not, because it's so expensive. Right now I'm using the Method Shea Butter, I think. It smells amazing, it does a great job, and it's not that pricey. So if you are looking for an alternative. 2 Dove body washes. I like Dove. I think that they probably have gone overboard with the hydrating, or maybe it's just geared towards people with drier skin than I have. I like, there's some still in here. This was way too hydrating for me. I just felt like it left a residue on my skin. This one, on the other hand, I used all the way up. It's the Blue Fig and Orange Blossom scent. It smells heavenly, and I would buy it again just for the scent. It was so enjoyable to use. But like I said, I'm really enjoying that Method, the Method brand. So that was kid plus stuff that the kids and I share. And here is baby. Oh wait, more kid. So we go through tubes and tubes of this. This was old packaging and this is new. It's the Acure Mega Moisture Leave-In Conditioner. Even if I condition the girl's hair, I will still spray that in there afterwards to help with tangles. Just basic conditioning in the shower doesn't help with the tangles. I also use the Secure spray when I'm doing their hair in the morning. I just spray a little bit on there if I'm braiding, or even if I'm just putting it up into a ponytail. It helps keep all of the flyaways at bay. And I feel like at the end of the day, even if I use that, I pick the girls up and they've got like all of these wispies in their face. And who can learn at school with wispies in their face, right? So I think that was the last thing for them and me. Nope. So this hair mask, this Briogeo hair mask, I was using on the girls that have the texture hair, and then my older daughter's hair is really thick. I was using it on there like once a week. It was just too much extra for all of our hair. And we all have different hair types. Baby stuff, I've got the Johnson's Baby Bath lavender scent. My mom bought this for me when for the babies when we were in Houston because I needed some. It was pretty good. I prefer the Aveeno baby line. I just feel like it treats the skin a lot easier than the Johnson's product. I feel like the Johnson's product is over scented and strips moisture out of the skin. So if you've got a baby or anything like that, I've used Aveeno on all three of them. Right now I'm using something different that I got at Bye Bye Baby that I just fell in love with the scent. But once it's used up, because it was pricey, I'm gonna go back to the Aveeno. And I enjoy the pump a lot because right now I'm using a squeezy tube. I've got 3 Bath and Body Works products. Nope, 4. So at the last semi-annual sale, they had these, this, I don't even know what the line is, but it was like all of these argan oil products, and they smell amazing. The scent lingers forever, and it's just true to how Bath & Body Works body cream and body butters were. They were great. And then at that same sale, I got this body wash, this ginger and cardamom with olive oil body wash, and then I got the matching shower oil. But the scent of this ginger and cardamom, it was so good. It was so perfect. The ginger was just the right amount, and it lingered, and it was just so rich to use on my pregnant body when I, was growing 2 little humans at one time. This Living Proof Full Volume Shampoo, I have very fine hair, but I have a lot of it. It does have a tendency to go limp though. So I use volumizing shampoos. This was, it was okay. It didn't do anything, and you spend so much money on it. The beautiful part about Living Proof and other high-end shampoos is that they're super concentrated, so you don't need a lot in order to wash your hair. But that means it took me forever to go through this, and I was just bound and determined to use it all, but it just wasn't like life-changing. It wasn't life-changing. A shampoo I do love, and I'm using still in my shower right now, is, it's the same as this brand, this Apothecary Essentials. It's just their volumizing shampoo and conditioner. It smells amazing. If you like really organic smelling, it's subtle, but you can smell it, and the scent lingers in your hair for a couple of days. Anyways, that's what I am using, what I love right now. This is in shower oil that went with it. It's, you know, it's the same, my same sentiments as before. Like, why would you use a shower oil? Every time I use a shower oil, I feel like I need extra support to get in and out of the shower for a couple of days because it's so slippery. This Neutrogena body care, if you deal with body acne and you don't have sensitive skin, this is really good. It has salicylic acid in it. After I had the twins, I was breaking out sort of right here on my shoulder where I would hold them, and if I was doing skin to skin, it was their oils on my oils, and I don't know if it was clogging my pores. I don't know if it was like a postpartum thing, but I was breaking out like right here and right here. And so I went and picked up some of this and used, you know, quite a bit of it, and I don't have that problem anymore. So I don't really have a need for something this strong. And I was finding that it was really irritating my skin over prolonged use. So I would get it. I wish they sold it in a smaller bottle so that you could just use it as a treatment rather, you know, because I don't even know how long it stays good for. It says it expires in 2020, but I don't know after you open it and start using, I don't know. So I may hang on to this and put it under my sink just in case that happens again, but I've never had like body acne before, so it may come back. That may have just been it. I have 2 of these Acure Radically Rejuvenating Facial Toners. Whether or not, and I'll probably repurchase this again because it's so enjoyable to use, right? So you wash your face and then you put this on after that, and it just is so refreshing. I don't know if it technically does anything. It's one of those products that, you know, I want to feel like my skincare is actually doing something, or see some results, some different results. And I try out a lot of skincare because I just genuinely love it. But I do love this. Obviously I've used way more than 2 of these, but yeah, to me it's just enjoyable to use after you wash your face. So that's pretty much why I buy it. I used up a tube of Juice Beauty SPF for the face. This is an oil-free moisturizer. It's amazing. I use this at the beach. I have used this in Houston when we were out doing activities. It is really, truly amazing product for SPF. It doesn't leave behind a residue. You can put makeup on top of it and it still feels fine. Anyway, so if you have sensitive skin and you don't like to feel like SPF is being like gooped onto your face, then try this Juice Beauty out. It's a little expensive, but it goes a long way. I put it on my face and on all of my kids' faces. So I went through a puffy eye attack by Soap & Glory. I did really like this product. I felt like it lost its effectiveness once I got maybe 2/3 down the tub of it. I used it all up though. I mean, for the most part, there's like a little bit left in there, and I think it's because just once it got towards the end, I just felt like the effectiveness went down. But when I was using it brand new, it worked. I was not sleeping at all when I was pregnant. I'm not getting a whole lot of sleep now. And before I got pregnant, I was still working, and it was just really stressful. So I had a bit of insomnia and wasn't sleeping. Anyways, long story short is I am constantly battling puffy eyes and dark circles and that whole 9 yards. And so I really, with a good eye cream, I can see a difference. So I do like that. Will I repurchase it? I don't know, because I really love the Origins Ginseng. Now this tub is empty. I am almost through my second tub of this, and I plan on purchasing a third tub once the Sephora sale comes back in November. And I should be able to stretch what I have until then. But just so you know, I love the Origins Ginseng. There's like a luminosity to it, so once you put it on your eyes, it's reflective, and I feel like it takes care of like some of the darkness under my eyes. It doesn't like completely get rid of it, but it just makes my face and my eyes look so fresh. I love using it. Let's see. This came in a Grove Collaborative box. If you get their, you know, if you buy from them monthly, if you buy so much on the VIP plan or whatever it is, they'll send you a free item. And so they sent me this Yes to Coconut Ultra Hydrating Energizing Coffee 2-in-1 Scrub and Cleanser Stick. That's the longest name ever. It's the craziest product ever. I don't get it. I don't get why it's packaged this way. So you take this and you just put it all over your face, and then you take water and lather it up. It just seems gross to me to keep like putting the same stick on a dirty face, and then putting a lid on it to let the bacteria grow. I could be completely wrong about that. That in my head is what's happening, and I'm not comfortable using it. I finished up the Secure Brilliantly Brightening facial wipes. I did not use the whole pack of this on my face because my sensitive skin did not like it. I have a face scrub from the same line of Acure that does not hurt my skin at all. I use it maybe twice a week, and it does fine. It was just these towelettes in particular. So I used the rest of them just to remove makeup off of my hands when I was doing my makeup, which seems like a waste of facial towelettes, but I won't be repurchasing those. So if you have sensitive skin, maybe stay away. Let's see. I don't personally sell Perfectly Posh, but a friend of mine does, and I can link her store front down below. If you've never tried it before, these make great presents. She constantly has deals going on. Their hand creams are great. All of their body products, in my opinion, are pretty good. I don't really like their lip balms, but that's all that I've tried that I don't really like. So this is a hand cream called Paper Moon. All of their names are really cute. The packaging is cute. Their standout product to me is something called a Snarky Bar, and it is just a bar of soap with exfoliating scrubby beads in it. And it is a deep exfoliating, like body exfoliating experience. And it is amazing. It is amazing. If you get those red bumps when you shave, then you need to try a Snarky Bar. Exfoliate your legs, then shave, and then moisturize afterwards. And I have not had red bumps in a long time because of that. I also feel like it helps with some circulation issues, and I just feel amazing after I use it. And I use it all over my body, and I only use it like once every 10 or so days because it's pretty strong. But I love that product. So anyways, I'm gonna link her storefront down below. It's all online. Let's see. I went through this Clinique Take the Day Off cleansing balm. I don't wear makeup every day, but when I do, I really enjoyed using this because it does melt all of the makeup off. It wasn't as, you know, as effective on waterproof mascara, but then again, really what is? I have not found like some miracle product that takes it off the first time, but I really enjoyed this. This is probably going to get repurchased during this Sephora sale as well. I'm sure I went through more than one tube of this. The IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Cream. I wear light. I have two that I alternate between this brand, and then I have a Laura Mercier BB CC cream thing. I like this for the coverage. It's so easy to apply. I don't need a brush or anything like that. And it does give me foundation-like coverage. And I've been through several tubes of it. And the Laura Mercier to me just feels like it leaves more of a natural finish. Literally almost every time that I wear it, people say, man, your skin looks great. It provides some coverage, but mostly it's just like I've just hydrated my skin type of deal. I hear babies. This is my husband's. I hardly ever see people show their husband's stuff, and if you're like me, I am the one that goes and buys his toiletry items for him. But he doesn't like to spend a lot of money on anything. He uses Head and Shoulders for shampoo, and then Dove Men body wash. We go through several of these raw sugar hand soaps. It actually lasts a really long time. We have lots of bathrooms in our house with lots of hands to wash. And right now I have some Bath & Body Works seasonal items, but this will be going back into the bathroom once all the seasonal stuff is done, because it just retains so much moisture in the hands afterwards. Let's see. 2 other things, and then I've got like a collection of deodorants to talk about. I got this MAC False Lashes Extreme Black mascara sample in my Birchbox, and I don't know about talking about samples because I don't ever think there's enough to really give an opinion on. Like, there's not enough of a sample. This was terrible. This was terrible. This got everywhere. I can get away with wearing non-waterproof mascara, but this like just flaked and smudged all under my eyes, all above my eyes. It was terrible, and I don't know if I just got a bad batch of it or I don't know. It was terrible. So save your money and go buy a L'Oreal one or a Maybelline one. Okay, so I've gone through a few deodorants. The first one is an antiperspirant. It's a spray. I probably won't be repurchasing this because I don't wear antiperspirants anymore. This Arm & Hammer is just deodorant. It's not antiperspirant, and it's aluminum free. It was terrible. I mean, it lasted maybe an hour, and then I was smelling terrible an hour later. I tried out the Smarty Pits from a Grove order. Love this. It's in the sweet orange and bergamot scent. It has baking soda in it too, which, you know, the Arm & Hammer of course has baking soda in it. This was great. It lasted a long time, not all day, because natural deodorants for me don't last all day, but it was I would totally repurchase it again. It's just pricey. And the next brand I'm going to talk about is pricey too, but I can get coupons for it usually if I buy directly from Schmidt's. But Schmidt's is what I love to use. They have stick deodorants, and then they have these in these little jars. I prefer the jars because the stick is so messy. It's convenient, but it's so messy. So with the jars, they comes with like a little scoop, and you just scoop out some of the product and let it warm in your hand, and then you apply it under your arms, and it will last me. If I have something to do in the evening, I will reapply it, but it lasts me all day, and it smells amazing. It has essential oils in it. I like all of the scents. I'm not partial to any of them, and I have a stash under my sink right now, and you can order straight through Schmidt's and pretty much always have a coupon. So check them out if you're looking for a natural deodorant. They've started selling them in Target too, but you can get a better deal buying directly from them. You just kind of have to buy a larger quantity if you order it directly from Schmidt's. And that is it. I'm happy to be through all of this. There are a few things I didn't talk about, but I think it's just like smaller name brand stuff anyways that I'm afraid you can't find online. So I will link as much as I can down below. Please let me know if you like these types of videos, and if there are any products that might solve some of the problems that I mentioned before, I'm always open to trying new things, especially skincare and hair care for some reason. So I hope all of you have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.